back. It's time for the hot sauce now, and right now we are spicing up the menu for your next holiday get-together with some spicy ladies. We have Jill here from Nickel City Cheese and Mercantile. We also have Annie and Tracy here from the Buffalo Beer Goddesses.
Hi.
Hello, ladies. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
And we, I was saying all morning the line from the Elf movie when you tell Santa you smell like beef and cheese. But today we're talking about beer and cheese.
Beer and cheese.
Beef,
Yes.
beer, it's all the same. It's all delicious. Pair it with
But
cheese,
it's a great,
party.
exactly. It's a great season to look forward to the delicious beer selections that are probably on tap at your local watering hole. But this is a tradition that goes way back, pairing beer and cheese.
Well, monks would actually put the cheese in the cellar and they would make their own beer, and that was just part of an everyday part of the meal, and it became more of a festive thing in the Victorian era. Beers and cheese just were the first thing that went on the table, and the wine pairing with cheese is a recent phenomenon.
And it's more of a challenge to pair wine with cheese.
Okay.
Beer just has that effervescence all the time, that it lifts some of the fat off of your palate so you can move on and try different foods.
So it's a great, hey, if it's good enough
So
for the
it's a
Victorian
match made in
monks, it's good enough
heaven.
for us, right?
Exactly.
All right, what would we like to start by talking about? Do you want to start with the selections you got over here?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes. We have 3 beers with us today, 2 holiday and 1 non-holiday. We did try and keep them regional, if not local. So we have Omegang Wit, which is from a brewery outside of Cooperstown.
Okay.
We have our Great Lakes Christmas Ale from Cleveland, Ohio. And
Very
we have our
popular.
local Southern Tier Krampus Helles Lager, which is also delicious, not just for the scary man on the label.
Names they come up with.
I know,
for
aren't they amazing? I know.
Exactly. So we're going to do them in order of alcohol content,
Okay.
lowest to highest.
Okay.
And I will tell you what the beers are
All
like.
right, let's get the first one going.
And Jill will tell us why we're drinking the cheese why we're eating the cheese that we're eating with this particular beer.
So
Okay.
our job was really hard. Last Saturday, the ladies came over to the cheese shop and we had a little cocktail party.
Yeah, it was
life of a
it was
Buffalo
really
beer guy.
difficult. It was really difficult.
It's terrible.
Problems.
So the first cheese we're having is Mount Tam.
Okay.
It comes from Petaluma, California.
And which one is it? This
It's
one?
this one right
Okay.
here. It's a triple cream, and I'll just give you a little sample. It's a triple cream, which means that it has as much fat and creaminess as you could possibly get in a cheese.
Okay.
And it is kind of heaven
So
on a
kind
cracker.
of indulgent.
It really
Okay.
is, and that's what the holidays are
Well,
all
thank
about.
you.
And we're pairing this with this beer, which I just sort of I've always called the champagne of beers. It has a lot of
that's so good.
effervescence, and it has the citrus notes and things that you would find in champagne. So anything that you would pair with champagne, you can pair with this beer very
Okay,
easily.
that's the Omegang Wit. And is
It's
this a Christmas version of this, or just
Nope.
this is
No.
one you can get all year
You
round?
can get this all year
Okay.
round. It comes in the large bottles and also 4 packs of the small bottles.
Okay,
It's
definitely
great
a crowd
in the
pleaser.
summer and
It
great in
is,
the
yeah,
holidays.
it's a lighter
Delicious.
one.
It's
Absolutely.
like an easy approach to holiday beers.
Okay, cheers, ladies.
Cheers. Happy holidays.
All right, so let's quickly run down our next couple beers too, and what
Yep.
cheese they go with. We have the Great Lakes Christmas Ale next.
Yep, the Great Lakes Christmas Ale is a 7.5% alcohol
Okay.
ale. It is known for its spice characteristics and also for its honey notes.
Okay.
So it has a sweetness. You're going to taste the honey first, and then as the beer starts to warm, you're going to notice more of the spice notes.
Sugar and spice and everything
Yep,
else.
it's a beer that you can drink both warm or room temperature. It's going to taste good,
Okay.
or cold or warm temperature. It's
That's
gonna
good to
taste
know.
Good either way.
So you can get to the party, stick it outside in the snow, or just bring it inside, put it right
Exactly.
on.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
And then our next cheese is called Rush Creek Reserve, and it's only available in the holidays.
Okay.
It's made in Wisconsin at Upland Cheese Company. It's a wash rind cheese, which
this
means
one right here?
that
Okay.
it means that they take a brine solution, wash the outside, and it's just really earthy and
Okay.
delicious.
I
And
have all these samples here.
I know. We have it on an apricot because it's going to bring out the honey flavor of the beer.
Okay. I love apricot.
I do too.
Okay,
so
well,
you
I'm
don't always
nibbling.
have to have a cracker. You can use
And here
fruit
is
and
the-
Something else.
Yes.
The beer
Okay.
that goes with it.
Thank you so much.
Line 'em up here.
Okay, real quick, what is our last one, our Southern Tier beer? What does that one go
Our
with?
Southern Tier Krampus is a Helles Lager, and it's the highest alcohol of the group. It's 9.0, which is kind of high.
Okay.
It's gonna
Maybe
have
just a small
lot
glass
of.
of this one. then.
Yep, it's gonna have a lot of your. It's gonna have a lot of your holiday spice flavors, but it's known for the way that it can use all different kinds of ingredients at one time successfully. It has 4 different malts,
Okay.
and both wet and dry hops. So it's a conglomeration
So a
of a
lot
lot
went
of
into
things.
this one.
A lot
Yes.
goes on
Yeah.
with it, but it all works. It's very smooth and easy to drink for a high alcohol beer, and it's not sweet at all.
Okay, and it looks like Jill has a blue cheese type
I do. I have a sheep's milk blue from France. It's called Bleu de Basque, and I'll put that right here for you. 'cause
for
I know
later.
Your hands are full. And it's really creamy and fudgy, and it just it kind of warms
Creamy and
your whole.
fudgy.
It's
And blue,
wonderful.
you can't go wrong in Buffalo with blue cheese paired with a southern
Exactly.
tier selection,
yes, that's
right?
correct.
And Jill, your shop is located if people need to get cheese for their parties or for their hostess gifts.
We're
Where
at
are you?
423 Elmwood Avenue on the corner of Elmwood and Bryant.
Right nearby Channel 4, actually, and you have a wonderful selection of all different kinds of cheeses that you really won't find anywhere else.
Absolutely. We strive really hard to bring in really hard to find delicious
As you can
products.
see here with what she put together. And Buffalo Beer Goddesses, what do you have coming up in 2014 for people if people want to get involved with you?
We are currently doing our elections because we're going to be a little bit more formalized as a club.
man.
So we're going to do some elections.
Exciting
We're gonna have some
election
people in
season.
charge. And then we're going to move into 2014 and looking to do a lot more local events where we can get out there and educate folks about the appreciation of craft beer and teach people maybe how to make beer in some instances and collaborate with a lot of the local breweries and
All
local
right.
beer places.
Fantastic.
We're also, we've already completed our logo and we're voting on it. And once it's up, then it'll be available on shirts and
All right.
bottles.
Lots and lots to look forward to. Annie, Tracy, Jill, thanks so much for being here today. Happy holidays to all of you, and
Thank
thank
you.
you again for all the sweets and treats that you brought in today for the hot sauce. Right now.